Okay, so I've got my love block laid out here. So it's going to be fairly easy. We already did our faith, we already did the OP. So most of it is very similar to that. You know, L, pretty easy to lay out. O, easy. The V gets a bit more complicated. So I've already gone ahead and done my two. Well, I haven't actually, I laid them down. I forgot I didn't sew them yet. So what we need to do is do 2 half square triangles. So I'm going to sew down the line right here and this line right here. I have my 2 half square triangles then for the V. This part I actually did already do, but I want to show you. So what you do is you take 2 light pieces, you have a colored piece here, and you just fold it into half. You put 1 light piece on top of the colored piece, fold them both into half, and then you'll have a mark on your colored block. Basically have a crease on your colored block. And all you're going to do then is you've got your 2.5 inch white square on top of your colored block. You're just going to sew from the corner all the way to the crease, and that will create your V here. You can see I already cut it down to the 2.5 inches. I haven't cut off my excess off the seam yet. So you do that part, and then you put another 2.5 inch white piece on top of the colored, and you just sew from the corner to the crease, and that'll create your portion for making your V. Okay, so that's actually fairly easy. And then when you do your E letter, you basically, it's a lot like your L, but for your E you just want to have 2 half pieces. So basically just put a colored piece on top of a white piece, sew it right down the center, and then trim it down to 2.5 inches. So same as we did for which one was that we did that for? The A and the F. We already did that. We put a 2.5 inch colored piece on top of a 2.5 inch white piece, find the middle, sew down the seam, and then just trim down. All right, so this is going to be very simple. Just going to go along and put column 2 on column 1, column 4 on column 3, etc., etc., and make our pairs. So again, I'm gonna actually be sewing it into pairs and then sewing the pairs together in each strip. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back when I actually have the strips ready, and we'll kind of reassess and make sure that they all look good and are lined up and all that good stuff. Okay, so I've sewn my half square triangles for my V block, and then I also sewed them on one side so that I can actually, hang on, let me get to the right, which actually needs to go, all of a sudden I can't remember myself. Yeah, they need to go this way. So I've actually sewn this here too, so now I can cut it apart. It's going to be a scant 1/4 inch, not a 1/4 inch, but it's okay. I should have gone just a little bit further, and then I can actually use this as one of my scrappy pieces that I'm gonna collect over here. So I talked in the previous video that I've got a couple jars full of, when I've done projects like this that had half square triangles, I've actually gone ahead and sewed the other little scrap piece, and then someday I'll put all those together and do a project somehow. So they may not all go in the same project because I like very different kinds of fabric, and it might be kind of strange if they all were together, but you know, hot pads, things like that, you can always do. Camera went dead while I was sewing together my strips, so I just thought I'd come back and show you the love block is complete. The V, I kind of went over some of the difficulties there. It's not really that difficult. It's really just take a white scrap or white 2.5 inch piece and put over the colored, fold it in half, sew from the corner to the half mark. Do the same thing with another piece, corner to the half mark. You can kind of see my corners were not exact there, but anyhow. So here's the thing. I want to see if you can all see the mistake that I made at the very beginning of this video. So I had my blocks all laid out, and I had them laid out on the table, and then I showed you the little diagram, and then I started sewing everything together. The diagram is correct. The original layout of the blocks on the table was incorrect. There's a mistake. So if you can find the mistake, please subscribe and comment, and I will actually be randomly pulling somebody to win a free fat quarter bundle. I don't know exactly what fabrics it'll be, but I'll probably send somebody like 5 fat quarters in a nice little bundle. So yeah, looking forward to your comments, and if nobody finds it within a few weeks, I will let everybody know what the mistake was and that I do have it fixed here in this block. So let's see, I should probably put a date that I will pull the name for the comment. Let's see, how about maybe September 20th? Does that sound like a good day? I can't think what day is a Saturday. Probably the 17th or the 24th. Let's go with the 24th. September 24th. If I haven't got a comment by then, I will just, or if I haven't got enough comments or something to pull, I'll just go ahead and pull. So, yep. So if you subscribe and leave a comment and have figured out what the mistake is, I will randomly pull somebody's name by September 24th. All right.